In all market reports we've published this year, one topic stands out. Taking a look at the official 2020 sales statistics, it is the e-bike above all. Industry insiders had already forecasted some years ago that the e-bike was going to make the difference in the mobility market. After the introduction, years ago in the Netherlands, the early adopters gradually accepted the e-bike. The adoption of the e-bike by the German consumers followed the same path. It was all the more obvious that the rest of Europe would go along the same line. However, it was the pandemic that made the real difference. Sales have accelerated by double digits last year. France plus 29%, Italy plus 44%, Austria plus 19%, Switzerland plus 28%. These results are all the more amazing when realizing that spread over Europe, the industry had to deal with factories shutting down and months of bike shop closures. But the market picked up after the first quarter and accelerated from May 2020 to the end of the year. Even in markets like Germany and the Netherlands, which seem to have reached some point of saturation, as some people stated, reported unprecedented and double-digit increases. Germany plus 43%, the Netherlands plus 30%. In those 7 countries, the total market volume is already more than 3.9 million units. Perhaps the market volume would have been higher when product availability was not hampered. And the end of the tunnel is not yet in sight. The industry continues to struggle with supply chain constraints. Although the market forecast for 2021 is indicated by industry insiders as very positive, product availability will remain an issue and slow down sales. And not only for this year. The question is whether the current investments in more production capacity in Europe will be enough to level out the problems in the supply chain. For 2021, all signs for e-bike sales in Europe are on green. Dynamo Retail Group, the European sales cooperative operating shop formats in the Netherlands, Belgium and Germany, gave out a clear indication this week. In the Netherlands, their year-on-year turnover in city e-bikes accelerated by a stunning 50% in the first quarter of this year. E-cargo bikes are the new kid on the block. Except for Germany, other countries were still awaiting market acceptance. 2020 changed it all. In many European cities, bicycles and e-bikes took over the streets during lockdowns. People experienced the benefits of cycling in urban environments, which initiated city governments to start investment schemes in cycling infrastructure. The cargo bike, and particularly the electrified versions, fit well in this urban development. Mail delivery services were the first to pick up this cargo bike trend, but other industries followed soon. Do you want to stay informed on how these developments will continue and read the latest market statistics? Subscribe to Bike Europe for full access to all our reports.